The Vaskar Dominion fleet moved silently across the edge of human territory, their giant cruisers glowing with cold blue lights. Their commander, Draxel Vor, stood on the bridge with full confidence. To him, humans were a small, quiet species, easy to ignore. Months ago, humanity had sent one message across the stars. Do not enter our space again. No threats. No explanation. Just one warning. The Vaskar officers laughed at it then, and they were still laughing now. As their ships crossed the invisible borderline, the scanners showed nothing. No patrols. No satellites. No human ships. The entire region looked empty and dead. But Draxel felt something strange in the air. Why is it so quiet? He asked. No one answered. Then, without reason, every sensor blinked. A soft static filled the bridge. The stars outside dimmed, like something massive had blocked the light. The communication screen flickered. Commander, an officer whispered, something is interfering with our long-range signals. Draxel tried to ignore it. Continue forward. Humans are. He stopped. Every screen froze at the same second. Then a deep, calm human voice cut through the silence. You crossed the line. The entire bridge turned cold. You were warned once. Draxel's heart dropped. He looked outside the window and saw them. From the darkness of space, colossal shapes slowly appeared, rising like shadows. One after another, human warships uncloaked, each bigger and more advanced than anything the Vaskar Dominion had ever seen. Their hulls glowed red. Their engines were silent. Their weapons were already aimed. The Vaskar fleet was surrounded. Trapped. Their laughter died instantly. Draxel realized the truth too late. Humans do not repeat themselves. The Vaskar Dominion fleet hung frozen in space, trapped inside a ring of silent human warships. Not a single human ship moved, yet their presence felt heavier than gravity itself. Commander Draxel tried to regain control of the situation. Open a channel, he ordered. We will explain this misunderstanding. His officers stared at their dead screens. Sir, we cannot. All communication lines are blocked. A cold feeling ran through Draxel's spine. Humans had jammed their systems without firing a single shot. He took a deep breath and tried again. Activate engines. Nothing. The engines remained dark. Weapons. Alt Fräulein. Shields? Disabled. Every Vaskar ship was now a floating metal cage. Across the window, a massive human dreadnought rotated slowly, its surface covered with glowing red lines like a beating heart. Smaller human escort ships formed a perfect circle around the Vaskar fleet. Tight, coordinated, impossible to escape. They were waiting for us, an officer whispered. The truth became clearer. Humans had predicted the invasion before it even happened. A moment later, a calm human voice finally returned. Your fleet ignored the border. Draxel swallowed hard. It was a navigation error. We did not mean to. One warning was given. The voice was emotionless. No anger, no pride. Just certainty. Behind the dreadnought, dozens of human fighters launched, moving with perfect unity. Their engines glowed bright white, but no sound came from them. They were like ghosts, fast, silent, deadly. The Vaskar officers panicked. Some shouted to retreat, others demanded weapons, but nothing responded. Not a single system obeyed. Human ships slowly moved closer. Very slowly, like predators approaching prey that could not run. Commander Draxel felt his courage breaking. This was no simple border incident. This was punishment. Commander Draxel stood frozen as human ships tightened the circle. Every second, the light from their glowing red hulls grew stronger, reflecting off the Vaskar fleet like a warning written in fire. Nothing moved on the human side, yet the pressure kept rising. One of Draxel's officers whispered, Sir, this is not normal military behavior. This is a doctrine.